Substantial damage. They've received more than 800 reports of downed trees, power lines, and trees falling on equipment.
So what our crews are encountering are extensive and substantial damage areas, including in communities around Green Bay and down in the Fox Valley. Those are the hardest hit areas, and customers in those areas should expect that this will be a multi-day restoration effort.
And a similar story for We Energies. More than 52,000 homes are experiencing outages, and they say it could take a couple of days to fix. And crews at both We Energies and WPS have been working around the clock to restore power in all those affected areas. So far, power has been brought back to more than 73,000 customers. Roughly 160,000 customers from both We Energies and WPS were without power as a result of that storm. Green Bay, Stevens Point, Wasaki, they were some of the areas hit hardest by that storm. Local 5's Barrett Tryon live now in Howard with more. Barrett.
Hi, Tom. Yeah, good afternoon. You can see what's still left of what happened just about 24 hours ago now. Just the roof just ripped to shreds here at the runaway bar off Velp Avenue and Howard. Just one of the hardest hit spots and kind of has become the epicenter of this windstorm. Let's take a look at some video from earlier today. You can see that debris just flew across Velp Avenue last night, creating a mess, causing down power lines, cutting trees just absolutely in half. And speaking of power lines and those winds that Luke was talking about a few minutes ago, it's making it a little tough for crews to kind of keep up with those winds and respond to all those calls for service that they need. In fact, Outagamie County is now telling people who live in the northern part of the county to maybe wait a few days before power is restored. So we did catch up with WPS to see what they're doing to get a hold of the power outages.
We do have crews from across the Midwest that we are bringing in to be able to assist our internal crews with making these repairs and restoring power to our customers. And our commitment is that all available crews will continue to work nonstop until we're able to make those repairs.
And really a good reminder, if you did lose power for 4 or more hours, to toss out any perishable items you might have. That's things like meat, fish, cut fruits, vegetables, egg, milk, any leftovers you might have. And the health department is reminding people to not taste it. If you are in doubt, you should just throw it out, so be safe. For now, we are live in Howard. Barrett Tryon, Local 5 News.
Barrett, thank you. And the National Weather Service has confirmed that a tornado did touch down last night in Seymour. Local 5's Danielle Zokowski, she is there and she brings us more on that. Danielle?
The path of destruction from last night's tornado is widespread. Here in the town of Black Creek, multiple homes and barns were destroyed, including this one behind me here. The owner is estimating there will be tens of thousands of dollars of damage to the barn, on top of needing a new roof on their home and all of the items in the barn that were destroyed.
Ripped down multiple trees and ripped down our barn. A lot of our toys were in there, and those are all smashed down, and everything's just gone. Side-by-sides, snowmobiles, four-wheeler, a lot of tools for the business, and a lot of stuff's in there.
The family says a lot of community members, including many teenagers, have already come out to help them start on this massive cleanup project. In the town of Black Creek, Danielle Zolkowski, Local 5 News.
All right, thank you, Danielle. A local runner shares her triumph over a debilitating injury, how she regained her strength and then some after orthopedic treatment. That's still to come in Healthwatch. And later, a resolution on that burn pit legislation. We talk with lawmakers about why this matters so much to so many.
And unfortunately, the wind, such a dominating feature to our weather story over the past 24 to 36 hours. The winds will subside. Sunshine now for a few days. We'll hone in on that weekend forecast as well. The forecast is next.
You're watching Local 5 News with Tom Zalaski and Michelle McCormack. And now from the area's certified most accurate forecast 10 years in a row, Chief Meteorologist Luke Sampy.
Still very blustery, but no threat of severe weather now going forward for the next number of days, and the wind will also subside. We have a visitor here in port. Not too often did you get a Great Lakes cruise ship to come in. This is the Ocean Navigator over there by Light Memorial Park. 81 degrees. This was originally out of Chicago, left June 5th. That's a long time out on the Great Lakes, isn't it, Tom? It's actually going to come back late June, so we'll get another visit from a different batch of cruisers there. Appleton at 79 and a mix of sun and clouds, gusty winds, beautiful view there looking back to the east in Oshkosh. You know, we have wind gusts over 40 miles an hour. Probably not the best to be out on the boat, but folks down in Oshkosh, they don't care. They're going to give it a shot anyway. Docking and all of the low-speed maneuvering, probably not the easiest today, but we're caught in a drier pocket of weather, obviously, right now. All of the rough weather from yesterday is now pushed out into the eastern Great Lakes and eventually pushing into New England. We do have, though, an area of low pressure to our north and high pressure down to our south, so we're kind of squeezing the atmosphere right now. We're really whipping up a strong west wind, and we've had wind gusts that have ramped up and pushed now over 40 miles an hour, not only for us, but throughout much of the upper Midwest. And we topped out at 46 miles per hour here in Green Bay, 41 miles an hour in Wapaka, and 47 miles per hour in Iron Mountain, making cleanup and all of the repair and restoration efforts from last night's storms really difficult for the crews out there. I mean, can you imagine being up in a bucket truck, 30, 40 feet in these types of conditions? Still a strong wind out of the west, right around 20 miles an hour. The winds will eventually begin to cut back after sunset tonight, which comes in right around 8:30, and you can see as we head through tonight, west wind sustained right around 5 to 10 miles per hour. So the gusty winds are going to be tapering tonight. Sunny skies for Friday and Saturday. Father's Day, can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm, but not an all-day washout. So certainly get out there and make your plans with Dad if you can. And you can see now, I want to show you these tornado numbers. We actually were able to confirm 2 tornadoes from yesterday in our area. So these numbers are going to shift around quite a bit. But so far in 2022, we've had 9 confirmed tornadoes in Wisconsin, 2 alone just yesterday here in our neck of the woods. And we are going to be confirming probably more tornadoes, unfortunately, if not here, certainly back into central and western Wisconsin. If you just look at all the severe weather reports from yesterday, we had over 200 in and around our neck of the woods. So a lot of folks still dealing with the aftermath of that. The weather will improve for cleanup and all of that as we head through the next few days. Dew points are dropping down into the 40s and 50s, our dew point trend over the next few days. Really comfortable air Saturday and Sunday, and then it gets downright hot and humid as we head into early next week. 70s for the upcoming weekend, 92 by Monday. Tuesday will be in the low to mid-90s, and then we'll see another ramp up after a cool down as we head into around the 25th or 26th, where we could have temperatures once again pushing up close to 90 degrees. Summer certainly setting in. Tonight, clear. Winds will be easing down to around 60. And then for tomorrow, sunny and warm, comfortable humidity, back up to around 80. And with that westerly wind component, even lakeside areas into the mid and upper 70s. Your 7-day planner for Saturday, a bit cooler, 72, but comfortable. A shower or thunderstorm chance for Father's Day in 74, and then lower to mid-90s for Monday, Tuesday. Looking at a storm chance potentially by Thursday. You can always find our forecast updates whenever you need to on our website, mobile device friendly, of course, wearegreenbay.com.
Well, the sound of chainsaws all over the place today.
Huh? Not what you want to, see. Yeah. A lot of the refuse sites in towns and municipalities, I'm sure, will be full now. Yep.
All right, we thank you, Luke. We've got Katie Hamrine in Silver Cliff, and she's viewing the devastation there from last night's storm.
The town of Silver Cliff was devastated by a severe storm last night, and the fire department was one of the locations hit the hardest. Around 7:30 yesterday evening, high-powered winds ripped through the firehouse and continued to demolish trees, homes, and other town buildings. For many, this damage was unlike anything they've ever seen.
As soon as we got past the red pine here and we saw the trees, it was like, oh, trees are down. But once we got farther here, I was shocked, and the first thing I thought of were the people living here, because growing up here, you know almost everybody, and I was hoping that everybody was fine, that everybody was safe.
Our first concern obviously was for the safety of all of our residences. We have had no report of anybody being hurt. We did have a lot of people that were stuck in their homes that we've been out trying to remove trees so that they could get out of their homes.
The town chair also says it may take years for them to recover from this catastrophe. In Silver Cliff, Katie Amrine, Local 5 News.
Thank you, Katie. And Katie's going to have more information from Silver Cliff later on tonight on Local 5 News at 6. Well, pushing through the pain is not always a good thing. Coming up on Healthwatch, we talk to doctors about healthier ways to bounce back from orthopedic injury. For some athletes, the personal challenge of pushing yourself to the limit is a rewarding experience. Local 5's Connie Feldman introduces us to a local athlete who found out what's on the other side of those limits, but also how to come back stronger than ever.
Training for extreme sports like triathlons can be grueling. So for many athletes, pushing through the pain is part of the process. But as one local competitor tells us, knowing when to pay attention to that pain can actually get you back in the game faster.
Rain or shine, there's not a lot that'll keep Brenda Fritz from going out on a training run.
I grew up playing competitive soccer and through high school, and then I went to Edgewood College, so I played 4 years of soccer at Edgewood.
A lifelong athlete, Fritz says she got into long-distance running after having her 3 children. Her most recent definition of fun, participating in half Ironman competitions. That's a 1.2-mile swim, followed by 56 miles biking, ending with a 13.2-mile half-marathon run.
It's so fun to train and, push yourself to the limits in training and then go out there on the day and just see what you can do.
But it was actually her hardcore dedication to training that almost took her out of the race for good after a snowboarding injury last February.
My kids were going off the jumps, and I decided, of course, I would continue going off the jumps.
But coming back down, Fritz injured her hip. Like many athletes, she pushed through the pain, making allowances for her injury, but continuing to train for another 2 months.
It obviously did not get any better with, not running on it. I was biking and swimming. Then I cut back on biking altogether. It still didn't get better. I was swimming, and then that's when I knew I needed to go in.
Orthopedic surgeon at Aurora Baycare Medical Center, Dr. John Henry, says it's a good thing she did.
Yeah, that's critical, especially for an active and athletic individual like Brenda. We have to understand the whole problem because her hip problem encompassed more than one factor. If that worsens or propagates, it can really lead to a disastrous problem within the joint.
Henry says Fritz's problem involved a prior injury along with structural anatomy issues in addition to a stress fracture from overtraining. He says the ability to get that whole diagnosis is key to the goal of a positive outcome.
Aurora Baycare Hospital and my Baycare clinic have surrounded me with the team and the tools that I need to accomplish that goal.
Henry says a patient's motivation is also a big part of recovery, and he gives credit where credit is due.
Brenda is just an outstanding example how someone can go through a tough treatment and recovery process and have an outstanding outcome.
As for Fritz, she has some advice for other athletes.
Listen to your body and seek professional help earlier rather than waiting.
Fritz says after the treatment and physical therapy tools she received at Aurora Baycare, she feels better than ever.
I would say I'm actually stronger now than I was prior to the injury.
Fritz competed in her first half Ironman ever just before the pandemic, and she came in first place. And now that she's on the mend, she's already got 3 more scheduled. We'll keep you posted on how she does. To learn more, visit aurorabaycare.com or use their LiveWell app. You can always just give them a call too. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Fellman, Local 5 News.